Everyone, we're coming to you live on Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Here we go. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Kings, here with their Sacramento fans and then back on the road. Here, matched up against the Golden State Warriors, is how they're going to tip off the new season. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And they had some memorable battles last season. Let's hope for more of the same here tonight.
The two-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from three.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great play. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
LaVine inside the three-point line. Second chance shot. Outside for Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
Now here's Payton. Back to Curry. A floater. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Pass to Murray. Lets it go with a 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Here's Podziemski. No good from outside. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Kings. It's a 3-point game. There's the drive. And that one, good.
Well, taking it into his own hands right there. Levine doing a great job getting to the rim.
Pass to Butler. A fadeaway. And that's good off the glass that time. Westbrook with it. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Levine gets the bucket.
Levine getting quick with it that time, changing it up.
Outside Butler. Nice move. Sabonis grabs the board.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Murray. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Butler. No one near Payton as he lets it go. His three-pointer's off the mark.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
Here's Westbrook. He takes it in.
Well, that's where Westbrook's at his best. He wants to get downhill.
Outside Green. Pass to Pajemski. Murray with the defensive effort.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Westbrook with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got his third bucket of the night.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
Curry with it. Sabonis defending. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Well, look, Sabonis has the footwork to get himself in position to finish right at the cup.
Outside Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Taking Russell Westbrook. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Here's Murray. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Oh, how about that play out of the pick and roll? This is why Murray gets involved in that action.
On the wing, heel. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The Kings leading. And here's Westbrook. He's got 7. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks. And he's taking advantage.
Here's Curry. Right side Green. Back to Curry. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And that's now 9 points for Stephen Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pass to Murray. And they double up Murray. Here's DeRozan. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Kings lead by 4.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Green in the high post. Curry looking it over. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Kings. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 7. Down low. Sabonis. In low.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeed.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Outside, Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Now here's Butler. Step back shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
When the defense is playing awfully like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Tries to save it. Stolen by Ellis. There's Levine. Some solid defense from Butler.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Now here's Levine. 9 points in the game so far. Ellis, that's good.
Quick work up and catch by Ellis. This is why his teammates and coaches encourage him to remain aggressive.
Pass to Podziemski. Floats it up for Kuminga. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about when Kuminga just takes the initiative on offense? He has the athleticism needed to finish that alley-oop.
Now here's Schroeder. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Sabonis misses the layup. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. .139 left in the first quarter. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Schroeder. Murray outside. Pass to Sabonis. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 112 left in the first quarter of the game. And he takes the feed in stride and swings it home.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here's Butler. He has 6. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Podziemski in the corner. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Sacramento with the ball. The drive by Schroeder. We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pros fan, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level, but Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany.
And I love when these wings get rewarded for the dirty work in that two-man game. Kuminga getting his.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Pajemski on the wing. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Sacramento Kings. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said, him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back to you.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Curry brings the double. Pass to Sharge. It's stolen by Green. Here's Butler. Off on the layup.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Out to Sharge. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Super work on the board. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Just 5 to shoot. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Sharge outside. Pass to Schroeder. Floats it up for Sharge. And stolen by Butler. And it's the Warriors on the break.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Monk with the ball. Now Green defending. The shot by Monk is no good. Warriors trail by 3. Curry on the wing. Back to Green. Sharge grabs the board. And it's Sacramento's ball. Schroeder outside. Monk outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Monk's got 5 points so far.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Hield can't hit. Kings leading now by 5. They double him with Green. Pass to Ellis. And here is Achua. Shots good by Ellis. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Sacramento has possession. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Now Westbrook. He's got 7. Ellis outside. Back to Westbrook. Clock at 6. And Westbrook throws it down.
Westbrook plays so hard out there. When he has the rim in his sights, he locks in on throwing it down.
Outside, Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And a deep three from Hield. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Ellis outside. Back to Westbrook.
Well, after picking up his third foul, they may sit him the rest of the half.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Warriors substitution. Jonathan Camino. Moses Moody.
Ellis outside. To the middle. Stolen away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Green taking his time here. Pass to Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And over time, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside.
Here's Achua. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Achua's got the lead up to 7 now for Sacramento. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. On the wing, Green. From downtown. Unable to get that one.
And they continue to control the glass.
And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Stan? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. But it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge. Yeah, and DeRozan, one of the game's more powerful wings, scoring through the foul.
And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside, Kuminga. No one near Curry as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 12.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Murray. Back to Levine. Three-pointer. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Well, we've seen Levine put up 25-plus per game for a season. This guy is on the short list of the best wing scorers.
Outside Curry. They kick out to Hield. Shoots over DeRozan. Hield can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Outside Levine. Outside for Murray. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. He's got 7.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Curry on the wing. Plenty of space.
Stephen Curry.
Count it.
Assisted.
14 points for Stephen Curry.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Sabonis with the ball. Wide open look here for Murray. Another three for Sacramento.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Different look here for the Warriors. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. To the inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Levine for 3. Warriors trailed by 12. And here is Payton. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Butler. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Westbrook, here we go. Shot up 2 there. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ruthless going to the rim. Russell Westbrook. This guy has a different mentality.
Payton from outside. Rebound by the Kings.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Good on the shot. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's where Sabonis makes his living. He's so good at carving out space down low.
Here's Butler. Spins. Goes back up. Back to Podziemski. The 3. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get one.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 104 left in the first half. Inside, Murray. And the layup's good off the glass. Murray's got 12.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Pass to Horford. Now Butler. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Pulls up. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Once DeRozan gets inside with the ball, he is very efficient.
16 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Podziemski. That's it, coming off an assist from Payton. 6 points for him. So here's Westbrook. Here's Levine. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Sacramento Kings going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Warriors trailed by 10. Payton looking around. To the paint. Here's Butler. Pass to Horford. Launches it. And it's Butler missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. shoots over Pajemski. And, yep, only drops after rolling around the rim. DeRozan's got 10.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Payton outside. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball. Payton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. There's a screen by Murray. Got a piece of it. Pajemski with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Throws down the breakaway jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
And at the top of the key, Moody. Pass to Pajemski. Shot clock at 5. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Sacramento leading by 9. Pass to Sabonis. Over Horford. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined.
Payton outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Payton's got 5.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And stolen by Horford. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Here's Butler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Stand hard to figure, right? Here's a guy pushing 40 years of age. Al Horford looks as good as ever.
Oh, he sure does, Kevin. He reminds me of me and you. Guys that just seem to be a lot younger than they really are. And Al's still getting it done every single night in this league. It's a testament to his discipline and his professionalism.
Sacramento moving it around. 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. Warriors with the rebound.
Oh, not a good look there, guys. No one near him, and he still flings one off the rim.
Pass to Payton. Here's Pajemski. On the high post. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes here for the Kings. Kings leading now by 6. Now here's Schroeder. On the wing, Monk. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Ellis. Can they get it? Here's Saric. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Judge has got his first 2 points.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Shoots. And the Warriors miss again.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Schroeder. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Kings lead by 10.
Well, look, Schroeder feels very comfortable operating in that mid-range here.
And Zoelis will bring it up for the Kings. They've led by as many as 14 points. Master Monk. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that often.
Warriors trailed by 10. Pass to Green. Now, here's Moody. He's guarded by Ellis. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
And the driving force behind multiple chips. Curry knows when and how to take over at the offensive end.
Here's Schroeder. Great D that time from Green.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Outside Curry. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Jonathan Kaminga. Second personal foul.
Kings leading now by 8. Let's go to the sideline, and we've got something on Domantas Sabonis. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. I got a report from the Sacramento head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie. Guys, it doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Outside Curry. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Monk grabs the board.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years, that seat is always hot in Sacramento.
And the Kings will go for a different look here.
Substituting on the court.
Now DeRozan. 10 points for him. Pass to Ellis. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. Ellis has got 7 points.
Well, that's Ellis's role offensively. Most of his shots come from beyond the arc.
Now here's Green. 6 to shoot. Green, the screen. Curry with the bucket.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. The Warriors making a switch here. Sabonis inside. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
Golden State moving the ball around. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Ellis with it. Now Green defending. Sabonis' shot is off. Warriors trail by 9 to the inside. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Outside DeRozan. Banked in off the glass. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Green, the screen. Down low. And Green slams it in.
And that IQ of Green, just sizing up defenses and making the right read in that pick and roll.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes. 10 points for Sabonis.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
To the middle. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Payton. Rebounded by Ellis.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Right side Sabonis. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Sabonis. Shoots over Curry. Murray, no good. Warriors trail by 9. Puts up a deep 3. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Ellis outside. Pass to DeRozan. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Levine. It's taken away by Payton. Now Butler. Covered by Achua. Shots good by Butler. And now it's just a 4-point Sacramento lead.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And it's Sacramento's ball. Pass to Achua. In the corner, it's Levine. Shoots from 14. And he can't bank that one in. Now Curry. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Stolen by Levine.
Well, look, any loss of focus can lead to mistakes. Guys in this league are just too good.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's Sacramento leading by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here. Quarter number 4. Kings leading now by 4. Levine double team. Pass to Schroeder. Driving in. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Schroeder's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Kings. Here's Butler. Hield outside. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good by Butler.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Ellis outside. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. The dunk by Achua.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. On the wing, Heel. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Achua. Kick out to Levine. From the arc. Drops in the tray. And now a 9-point Sacramento lead.
Levine with that high arching shot from the corner.
Peyton with the ball. Pass to Moody. Over Monk. Again, Golden State.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here's Schroeder. Monk outside. Now, here's Achua. A baseline J. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Here's Kuminga. From past the arc. And Zach LaVine pulls it down. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings. They've led by as many as 14 points. On the wing, Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
What a leap to the rim by Monk. Going up high where the defense can't stop him.
To the paint. Right side, Butler. And they double up Butler. Here's Heel. Makes it off the glass.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside, Levine. Levine double team. Good ball movement here by the Kings. From 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Golden State. Back to Achua. Outside, Levine. Takes the three. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
That gives him his second three of the half, with 3 total for the game.
Stolen by Levine. There's Schroeder. And that comes off the assist by Levine. And it's a 12-point Kings lead.
Well, he's fearless amongst the trees. When Schroeder sees a scoring opportunity in close, he takes charge.
Here's...
Whoa! Gracious. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Schroeder, left side. Pass to Achua. Clock at 6. Back to Schroeder. It's stolen by Heel. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, and look at Kuminga getting up the floor, J.K., with the extra effort.
There's Schroeder. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Kings lead by 10. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
He just powered that.
He's one of the game's top dunkers. Outside Curry. Down low. And that one's good. Green.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
There's the lob to Sabonis.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they'd love to run. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And you love that kind of activity from Kuminga as he saves that possession.
Here's DeRozan. He's defended by Podziemski. DeRozan's shot is off. Warriors trail by 10. Outside Curry. Tips it. And Green is right there. Green's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, good anticipation by Draymond, crashing the glass right on time to win that second chance look.
Pass to Levine. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Levine's got 12 points in just the second half. Outside Green. Here's Curry. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 27 points for Stephen Curry.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Here's Sabonis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Outside for Curry. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this is why many are excited about Kuminga's upside. JK has the potential to be a consistently dominant scorer.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. And they call an illegal screen here.
Second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Kings leading now by 10. Now Westbrook. Murray outside. And the 3 ball is good.
Showing off his mechanics. Murray with a smooth motion off the catch and shoot.
Outside Butler. Not gonna go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
DeRozan. Rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 13-point game. Butler. And he hits from 17.
He got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
And here are the Kings now. Westbrook double team. Levine puts up a 3. Down it goes for 3.
You can't forget about Levine from deep.
Outside Curry. And down it goes.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And Westbrook, here we go. Ooh, ouch! Denied on the jam. Podziemski on the wing. Right side Curry. Beyond the arc. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Payton with it. Now defended by Levine. Outside Curry. For three. DeRozan pulls it down. Kings leading now by 9. Levine deciding where to go with it. Here's Murray. Shoots. And the defense successful, forcing him into a tough one. Now Butler. And the shot goes in.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Now Murray. Outside Levine. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Right there, the defense collapses on him, so he dishes it. Unselfish basketball.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That one goes. Count it. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game.
Outside Levine. Monk outside. Now Murray. Monk outside. So the Kings win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.